What's up, guys? My name is Will-O-Wisp Games, back for another episode of our Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play. Today we are taking on Chapter 3, which is... can't remember the name off the top of my head. We'll pick up here, on this file rather than the autosave one, because we'll watch the cutscenes again to brief you on what happened last time. I remember this being a peaceful place.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
I'm sorry, you surprised me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you wish to hide such things from me. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Still, it feels familiar.
How very odd. I wonder if somehow my memories have... I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor? I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
I did.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
A culture long since perished.
It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
Of course.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, How was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
Goddess?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
I didn't know.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
I don't know.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Part 1.
Mutiny in the Mist.
White
That's
Clouds.
its name.
Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Oh yeah, this is Mutiny in the Mist, the chapter name, and the mission's the Magdred Ambush.
When the
those two
warm winds
confused.
blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Alright, we're gonna do an explore day. This episode will be a little bit shorter, but we're just gonna do some exploring, and we're gonna recruit 2 students, and we're gonna ask one for mission assistance.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Who is Lord Renato?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Ceros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the Church.
Sylvain's birthday. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Just for Sylvain. This, by the way, it may be split into two separate parts because, or like this whole month, because it's getting late here when I'm recording.
A new path to tread.
I want to get this video up today.
As expected.
We're gonna have both of them go into that class. Nilgard has a large bullion that we're gonna sell. Gives us a lot more money to work with. We're actually gonna buy a few intermediate seals. We can only get 3 per month, so I'm stocking up on them now until like chapter 8, but chapter 6 is when we're gonna want them, so I'm stocking up on them right now. Alright. We are gonna go accept the quest from Yuritsa. This will get us some battalions going, which will be nice, because
Right.
I hear gambits are more important on Maddening than they are on the easier difficulties, so that's definitely something we're gonna look out for.
Inspirational.
Okay, we got some good flower seeds there. We got the pale blue flower seeds, which those are very good. I'm gonna prune them because pale blue flower seeds can lead to, I believe, either rocky burdocks or speed carrots, which boost strength or speed of a unit. I can't remember which one it is, but I believe it's speed, which is crucial here. There's Yuritsa.
What? I desired fresh air.
That's not like
True.
true.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah. We will do your favor. And you give me a steel lance for that? That's a great reward. I need my lance rank to go up, but
What do you require?
Actually, we're just gonna replenish some battalions right now. We don't have a ton of money, so...
Thank you.
In the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Saros. We're allowed to hire them if we so please, so you should familiarize yourself with the guild whenever you have the chance. Naturally, battalions lose endurance as they fight. If you visit the Battalion Guild in the market, you'll be able to replenish their endurance.
What do you require? Farewell.
Alright. We're gonna go up to the training ground. We haven't been there yet. We're gonna go there next. Get a quest from Edelgard.
Come to think of it.
Impressive.
Even within the Knights of Saros, Catherine is the strongest, by a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor? I have a favor to ask.
Investigate the stories about Abyss. Maybe traveling merchants who come and go know something about the place. Okay. Well, we are going to go down and talk to Anna. Here's Hilda.
Deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice? Avoid going there yourself.
I knew I could count on you.
We got a bergamot from that quest, which that's Edelgard's favorite tea. Tea time will only be happening next month, so
Hello.
we're gonna get this right here. Get some experience up.
Okay.
And actually, we're gonna go over here to the Golden Deer classroom. There's actually a book in here that boosts the XP up a little bit. We want all the help we can get. We're gonna talk to these two.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister.
Okay.
So the reason why I asked Annette for mission assistance is because her personal skill allows for rally strength, and she has other rallies as well, I believe, like rally speed, and that will lower my stats against some enemies, so that's really helpful.
Professor, about this month's assignment, raising an army against the church? Really? Though it looks like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
I think I said lower stats, I meant raise, but whatever. I'm tired.
Hey, you.
There's Ingrid.
Story.
Normally I'd want to recruit Ingrid, like, normally I'd just be all about it, but unfortunately, Ingrid kinda sucks on Maddening. From I've gathered, Ingrid sucks on Maddening. She's really good on the lower difficulties, but not on Maddening. I often hear ridiculous rumors about ghosts appearing in the monastery. It's nonsense and disrupting my studies. There aren't really ghosts, are there? The rumors are true. Ghosts are everywhere. You best not walk around. At night, you have nothing to worry about. There are no ghosts. Hey, that's from my
Thank you so much for your help.
I could tell by the silhouette, but getting that support point with Lysithia is nice. We are going to do these two quests, then we're gonna run out my activity points, and I'm gonna end the episode off there, even though it wasn't super long.
Well...
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
We're gonna train our flying skill up a little bit.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
And the reason why we're training the flying skill is we want Byleth to be able to certify for Pegasus Knight once she gets to level 10. So now we're gonna do Gerald's.
B. Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request. Thanks for your help.
I thought for sure Lysithia was over there.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. Have you witnessed any such behavior?
Actually,
If you see anything similar in the future, please inform the perpetrators of their peril. If you see anything similar...
Yikes.
The glory of progress.
Right now, for me, it's worth getting or wasting the 2 faculty points on that every week, because...
Maybe.
Facility points, activity points, that's what they're called. For me, it's worth doing that because Lilith can't learn flying until she's in that class, so we want to get that skill up. That would be true with any movement-based class. But flying is like the most important because it's the strongest. Alright. Get that, and now we are going to... I'm gonna say Edelgard and Bernadetta. Wait, actually, I want Lysithea too, so actually, we're gonna make it Edelgard and Lysithea.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Support Edelgard. Not yet there with Lysithea, but with Bernadetta.
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you! I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear!
Bernadetta.
Yes, Lady Edelgard!
Please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
And that explains it. How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you. But your presence is, intimidating. I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide. Forgive me, I threw myself upon your mercy.
Honestly. Look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
The sea. I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening. I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea? I think I may have seen it once. Maybe. I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
I really did make you angry!
those two are interesting. We're gonna recruit Constance and Happy here. And then we'll give Lysithia a gift because I want to get her support points up.
Maybe.
Pardon? And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have a small request. Oh, have you come to beg my assistance? Then rejoice, for you have the aid of a Nouvelle. You did come seeking my aid, yes. Hopefully with something befitting my station. An assignment for the Officers' Academy? How splendid! I was a former attendee there myself, you know. I shall be a model of grace in my duties.
And we are going to find Happy.
Oh, come on. Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface. Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Happy.
What? You want to know if I can help out? I've got time, but I don't want to spend it all serving the church. Don't make that face. Fine, fine. I'll back you up. Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before. And it'll be my first time at the Officers' Academy. Sounds like fun.
Happy has a massive crush on Byleth, so that's great. She also calls Byleth Chatterbox, which is hilarious because Byleth never talks. Happy's such a fun character. I think before I end today's episode off, I'm gonna look for Lysithia and give her a gift. Because I want to build that support bond with her. Oh, there she is.
Listen. The monastery grounds are far too spread out. Feels like it takes hours to get from one area to another. And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person who never gets lost. For me, I love it.
Okay, Byleth has a support rank with Lysithia. We'll watch that if it occurs in the next week. We are going to instruct. We'll start with Edelgard. Right now, we want to get her
I'm nothing worth selling. Praise isn't necessary, really. I still have much to learn. My efforts were...
The reason why I trained Edelgard and Sword there just now is because we want to get her to see in Sword for Mercenary so she can get Vantage. Vantage being an ability that once you're at a certain HP threshold, it allows you to attack first. So that's what we were trying to get for Edelgard.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Once it's all in hand.
Training Hubert and Reason just because we want to get him up to C by the time he reaches level 10. We're gonna train Dorothea and Faith.
You're quite the motivator, Professor.
And finally, I guess we'll train Petra, because we are using Petra in this run. Petra also is a good natural Vantage Wrath user, so we're gonna try to train her up for Vantage. Yeah, I think that's good.
Thoughts?
A friend of mine's deep in debt, but every time he gets his hands on some money, he ends up giving it to someone he thinks needs it more. Is he going about it all wrong? No.
Figured as much.
Professor!
Actually, that's not a bad class for you, but right now, no. No, not now. Here comes Lysithia.
Honestly, what do they all take me for? I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared. Ah! Ghost! Hang on. Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening!
Where are you headed? What are you doing?
Oh, I left something in the dining hall, so I'm on my way to fetch it. But you don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own, really.
I wasn't planning on it.
You weren't? Oh, apologies for making an assumption. The truth is, everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on my own.
Of course. Good evening, then.
Hey, Professor, wait! Well, I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we? To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, you must be bored. Fantastic, then.
you mind, filling the void with some chatter? Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after all.
Look who you're talking to. What would you have me say?
Okay, I confess, I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night. So, can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now, you treat all your students equally, don't you? You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than the others. And I've always appreciated that.
You're younger?
Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class.
Same age as
Have you
Petra.
just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach? That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I was looking for. Well, I'd better be on my way now. Good night!
Petra is Lysithia's age. But she is much bigger than Lysithia.
Thank you.
We must be working with each other.
Yeah, that'll work.
I am having a report, Professor.
Seems simple enough. Not a total waste. Let's put this to the test.
I'd never have learned this back in my room. Oh, I see now.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
I should have switched Happy to Faith. We'll do that starting in the next episode. I think with this chapter, there are 3 more free days. 2 of them will be explore, 2 of them will be battle. I will most likely be doing that grinding off screen and come back for the mission. Actually, that's what I think I'm going to do, so I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.